Hey everybody, thanks and welcome back to Flight Sim Simon. Today we're going to review a brand new airport scenery that's been added very recently to the Microsoft Store. This is by developer TDM Scenery Design, who are new entrants to Microsoft Flight Simulator. And for a really cheap £7.9, you get yourself a really nice little airfield. Now today we're going to be reviewing SVSO, which is Mayor Buenaventura Vivas Airport. Hopefully I've pronounced that right. Now this airport serves the small town of Santo Domingo in Venezuela. TDM Scenery Design are also in development of SVPM and SVMI as well as SVCS. And they're also developing 3 major Spanish airports in Valencia, La Coruna, not to be confused with La Corona, and Vigo. So let's go and have a look at the scenery. But first of all, we'll start with the default scenery and then we'll blend into the payware to see the differences. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the default scenery before we get into the payware. Now, one thing I've noticed straight away is that the airport building is missing and the car park's missing. Now you can see from satellite imagery where they should be, but they're not there on the default. And then we're having a top-down view of the airport. The greenery does look good and the grass, but that's Microsoft Flight Simulator. And let's have a quick look to where the control tower should be. I can sort of see it. It's a satellite image as well. It's not looking the best, is it? Now over at the left-hand side there should be a hangar. Let's have a look at what is there right now. Oh, we've just got again a satellite image. So, not brilliant. Let's have a quick look now at the payware. So let's have a quick look and we'll start off with the control tower. Now, I love this. Look at the detail. The textures on here are amazing. See the cracks in the concrete and the dirt, the faded paint at the top, and as we move around to the side again we can see the markings and cracks in the pebble dash or the concrete finish, whatever you want to call it. The dirty floor by the satellite dish and some of the watermarks under the wall is beautiful. It looks absolutely stunning. And moving on to the emergency service area where we've got ambulance, police and fire engines. This looks brilliant. Next we're going to move over here. And why have we got a tree in the road? I've got no idea. It doesn't fit and it looks like it's hovering. I think that's something that needs to be addressed. Moving over to this building here, and again look at the damage on the side of the building. It's just it looks weathered, it looks worn. You can't go inside any of these buildings though, as I've just shown. Look at the signage, so authentic. We've got the dirt marks under the stairs where the water's run down. And let's have a look at the car park, because if you remember from the default there was just satellite imagery of colours on the floor. Now we've got 3D cars, we've got bus shelters. We've got a cafe outside. This is just amazing. This is so much better. And all this for £7.09 really. So it just shows you. I hope these guys get their money back from selling quite a few of these. I love the colours on the signage at the top of the building. And over to the apron area. The signage on the top of the airport is great as well. I'm still not going to try and pronounce it again though. Just stunning. All of these textures are great. They've done such a lovely job here. All the lighting stands. And let's have a quick look over where this flattened cargo building was before. Oh, actually, before we do, let's look a windsock in the right place. If you look at the default, it wasn't in the white circle. It was missing. And looking at the cargo building now, we've got the vehicle outside with the lorry and you've got the latitude. So next, let's have a look at the textures whilst it's raining. Now, one thing I always look for, if you've seen my reviews, are the shadows. Now, though the tarmac does look wet, I don't think the reflections are as good as other scenery that I've seen. But it still looks wet, it still looks good. And a good test is watching the rain hit the ground. Now, that looks good. Let's have a quick look at what does the rain look like when it hits the runway. Again, that's convincing. That looks like it's definitely raining. All in all, really good. So I wonder what the scenery would look like at night. Let's have a quick look. Now, first thing that stands out to me are the really nice taxiway lights, the blue lighting. They look really good, neon blue lights. Runway lighting is clear and concise as well. So moving back to our apron area where we've got our building, I think this is lit really well at night, and where we see our people stood outside. I wonder if we can go inside this building and see if there's anything inside. Let's have a quick look. Oh, no, not to worry, not to worry. But overall, the night lighting is outstanding. We've got some other lights in the middle that don't seem to be illuminating much. Let's have a quick look at this area by the control tower, because I've noticed there's 4 lights in the corner. It looks more like a football pitch. I don't know what they're supposed to be lighting there. Perhaps I've missed the point here. And one thing I've noticed, which seems to happen to all add-on scenery at the moment, is we've got lights floating in the air as well. Some orbs or some spaceships. So let's have a quick fly and see what it looks like from the air. So everybody, that's the review, and hopefully you'll agree with me that these guys are new to Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I think the overall quality of this scenery is outstanding. The attention to detail on the textures is second to none, really. I like the control tower and the cracks and the dirt under the stairwell and things like that. It's just absolutely outstanding. I can't wait to see what these guys bring next. So you'll find it on the marketplace. It's in UK pounds, £7.09. It's a lovely little airstrip, and I'm really pleased I got to review this. Hopefully one of the first reviews as well since launch. So guys, thank you for watching as always. Please do like the video if it was adding value to you, and please do subscribe. The subscriptions really do motivate me to do more. Thank you again for all your time, and we will see you on the next video. Bye bye now.